One of two overarching projects this semester is the instructional project. This is worth 30% of your final grade. And the purpose of this project is to apply the knowledge of instruction and assessment of ELs into practice. It's also an opportunity to work with a knowledgeable instructor of ESOL to implement these 3 lessons based on the needs of the student and the teacher. First thing you need to do is find a location. You're strongly encouraged to find an ESOL professional who will let you set this up as a co-teaching situation. We read a lot about co-teaching in 548, and so this would be a great opportunity to put co-teaching into practice. Now, if you currently are an ESOL professional and you have ELs as students, you can work with them as well. I would encourage you to talk to one of their content teachers and see if you can't set up a co-teaching situation for this project. It'll give you a great opportunity if you have colleagues who are a little hesitant to set up a co-teaching situation. You can say, the purpose is for this project. I would really like to work with you on it. And that might get your foot in the door. I know a few people in 548 expressed that they were having trouble with that. So that could be a great way to do this if you're already an ESOL teacher. You'll need to find this location early in the semester. You need to email it to me in the next week. That way you have time to figure out the topics that you're going to cover in the lessons. You're going to have time to write the lessons and then implement them and then reflect on them. Aim to implement sometime around April, but if that doesn't work for your teacher, your co-teacher, work around his or her needs. So then you're going to design the 3 lessons. The lessons must align to appropriate state standards and what the students are working on. You'll create these based on the template provided, and you'll justify your choices with relevant research and theory. You're going to submit these lessons to me throughout the semester for feedback. You'll submit them each once. Then you're going to create an assessment on the content knowledge that you facilitated. So within your 3 lesson plans, you're focused on content knowledge, as well as language skills, because we're always teaching language skills through content. But we want to make an assessment that shows that you can assess content knowledge in a thoughtful way that isn't just assessing language. You're going to create the assessment and then fill out the assessment guide and submit that with your assessment. And then at the end of the semester, after you've implemented these, you've gotten feedback on your lessons, you've done them with students, you've collected data on their assessments, you're going to write a 4 to 5 page reflection following APA 6th edition, talking about creating these lessons, implementing them, the assessment, the results of the assessment, what would you keep and change for the future. And this should demonstrate a strong understanding of your reflective and data-informed practices, and it should be well justified in relevant research and theory. Now, you're going to be graded on this project as a whole at the end of the semester, not on the individual components. So there's not going to be a grade for lesson plan 1, lesson plan 2, lesson plan 3, and the assessment. It'll be graded as a whole. But failure to submit on time or at all will result in the loss of credit. So you want in your reflection to demonstrate that you understand your impact on student learning, that you are able to plan for standards-based ENL and content instruction, that you're able to implement and manage standards-based and content instruction, that you're able to assess classroom content, that you can use resources and technology effectively, and that you can justify your choices through relevant ENL research and history, that you met all the aspects of the task through a professional voice with appropriate grammar and spelling. If we go back to our Canvas webpage, it's linked in week 2 because you have to watch the explanation video, and it's also linked in the weeks when you have to submit lesson plans, but it's also down here as well. So we have the explanation guide video, we have the lesson plan template that you have to submit with each lesson plan, the assessment guide. Each lesson plan requires all of the materials to be submitted. Here's where you submit each lesson plan and your final reflection submission. So we'll just look at this real quick. It has the rubric, same from the syllabus. You can submit it as a text box entry or a file upload. If you prefer to write it on a Google document so you can link your lesson plans, that's fine. Just submit the link when you submit your assignment. All right. I'm looking forward to this project. I think it's going to be a great opportunity for you to really take what we've done, implement it, and then be able to write and justify and think about why you made the choices you made. Let me know if you have any questions.